before you come in. Oh, that dessert? I mean, it's fair. It's fair.
Too late now. But it's a Talk That Real podcast.
A little choppy there.
I'm gonna say it is. We'll be back in this bit now.
He's still knocking rust off, y'all.
Hey man, I'm knocking the
He's
rust
still
off.
knocking the rust off.
Hey man, give me 2 more weeks and I'm in this month.
Hey, that is hilarious,
I was
boy.
like, Talk That Real.
Hey, careful. You gotta be more
Hey,
careful.
what's up, man? We back in here at 150.
Yes, sir, man.
bro.
150, man.
What,
Clap it
David
up.
Robinson?
One Justin Houston.
Okay. Two
Willie
good
Gay.
ones.
So cheap.
Okay,
You know
3
what
good
I'm
ones.
saying?
Yeah, 3 good ones. Okay.
We can't go without it. Got to go to David Robinson if we picking the. Got to go to Admiral.
Yeah, he gotta go to the Admiral.
Definitely.
One
Yeah,
Admiral, you know what I'm
He gotta go
saying?
to the Admiral.
I like it.
Gotta
I
go
like
to
it.
the
Famous
Admiral,
legend,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I never liked the Spurs,
I didn't.
That's fair.
but I did like
To this
David
day.
Robinson. To this day.
To this
Yeah.
day.
To this day.
Man.
Yeah, I
Hey,
like
what
Whitley.
was the video game he dominated in? Didn't he have a basketball game? Like on Sega or something?
Nah, probably just you got David Robinson.
Right.
He's scoring.
Whatever.
I
I can't remember what
Yeah.
game that was, but boy, he was dominant.
I
in
don't remember
mug.
that Lakers versus Blazers.
Oh no, I definitely remember
Y'all
that.
remember that Lakers
I
versus
remember
Blazers?
Lakers versus Blazers. I
And then
hated
was
it.
it Bulls versus
Bulls versus Blazers.
Bulls
Bulls
versus
versus
Blazers.
Blazers,
Yeah,
Lakers
Bulls
versus
versus
Celtics.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lakers versus Celtics.
Yep.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh.
Like I didn't like the Spurs, but I grew to respect how they played.
Yeah.
They played
Okay.
basketball the right way.
Yeah.
Like the ball movement
Real
definitely was
fundamental.
Ginobili, Parker,
Mad fundamental.
just mad
Good
fundamental.
Lord. Bounce passes.
Yeah.
Chest passes.
That's why that was hard for them to stop. It's hard for you to be stop efficiency.
Bruh, listen, yeah. Hey, that's real talk, though.
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
That was a well-oiled machine right there,
It really,
boy.
really was. Really
Real
was.
talk, man.
What's up, man? Y'all been good? How's your week?
Man, it's
How
all
y'all
right. It's all right, man. I can't really complain. I could, but I'm not.
That's good.
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, the week been weaking.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It'd be funny because it'd only be Tuesday.
I know. That's how I go. I be counting my weekend and all that in by the time we come.
Fair.
in.
That
count-
is fair,
I count
yeah.
from last Tuesday to
Yeah.
this
Anytime
Tuesday.
you
That's
say a
definitely
week, like
fair.
I'm including like whatever just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah,
Like,
that's
last
real.
like if it was
Tuesday to
2
this
weeks ago,
Tuesday.
if it's real, if it's still
You
real,
know,
then
That's
Like,
very
no.
true.
Yeah.
A lot of life be happening between shows. You know what I
Man,
mean?
a lot of it.
For real,
A lot
boy.
of
But yeah, we're still here.
Praise God, man.
Yeah.
Praise God, man. Clap it up for God.
I mean, God is good.
Elohim.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie A-Ward.
Yahweh.
We just listened to his raps, his
Mhm.
battle rap against, was it Tay Rock is his name?
Yeah, Tay Rock. Mm-hmm.
Murdered him.
Yeah.
Bro.
2-1.
I need to listen. I need to check it out. I
I
haven't
give it a
listened to it
2-1
yet.
award. I think Tay Rock took the third. Tay Rock was nice though. He didn't like it. Wasn't no.
Yeah, it wasn't no slouch.
Yeah, it wasn't no
Yeah.
slouch.
It's definitely
Mhm.
2-1.
Yeah, Rock has some bars.
Yeah.
A-Ward's the way he can just think of stuff out the blue is just
Yeah, it's
crazy.
pretty amazing. Like that kind of memory, I wish I had.
yeah.
Like real talk, niggas' memory is a still trap.
Mhm.
It really is.
Yeah,
It's
I got a
ridiculous.
good memory, but I couldn't do that.
Ain't like that.
Can't put
Do
the
you think
words
you could
together.
battle rap?
No.
Like if you was a rapper, do you think it's like something you could do?
He can't. He don't have the discipline.
Yeah, that's true. That's
What do you mean?
you punch a nigga. That's what we mean.
No.
You absolutely would.
I absolutely would not.
Somebody say
Right in
something
your face.
sideways to you.
Nah.
That's like out of bounds for you.
Cause they get personal sometimes.
Oh,
You can't take
100%.
it.
Yeah.
I can't take it.
Nah.
Fair.
So
yeah.
I know you can't. 'Cause
Yeah.
Your temper's worse than mine.
Damn.
First of all, that's debatable.
That is not
Hey,
the
say your
is very
temperature worse than
debatable.
mine. Hey, that's hilarious.
That is very debatable. And moving on.
Oh,
Moving
man.
on. What's up, man? I got this scenario, man.
Let's hear it, man.
I'm trying
what the
to,
people got for us.
I'm trying to see what would y'all do in this situation.
Yeah, okay. We give great advice.
Now, here's the thing. This scenario is kind of long,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
so I think I'm just going to paraphrase.
There you
Okay.
go. There you go.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
get a synopsis.
Okay,
You
appreciate
know what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
Big
Mhm.
words. You know what I'm saying?
Synopsis.
All right. So it's
Big
this
word.
dude, right?
Okay.
Mhm.
It's this dude. He was messing with this girl when they were 16.
Okay.
All right. He met with this girl when they was 16. When it was time for them, I guess they got in like their senior year. He was
Mhm.
about to get ready to go to college. She was about to go to college too.
Okay.
Well, she went to a college party,
Mm-hmm.
ended up sleeping with a guy,
Okay.
and cheating on him.
Mhm.
Okay.
And he was like, "No, that's messed up." You know what I'm saying? So he was like, "Hey, I don't want to mess with you."
Okay.
But they had really close. Like, their families was close, so they used to always go to each other's house. You know what I'm saying? So she had a little sister, mom and dad, and he just had his mom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but they families knew each other.
Got you.
Whatever. So he goes off to school, right? He goes out to school, no contact with her or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then after school, he goes into the military. So he goes into the military after school.
Mm-hmm.
After the military, he gets a good job, like a mechanical engineer. What is it? A mechanical engineer.
Mm-hmm.
So he travels a lot.
Got you.
He comes home from time to time to to visit his mom. One time when he went home, he met this chick at a bar. He met this chick at a bar.
Okay.
Now the chick, she was kind of young, but she was like, hey, they was talking the whole night. End of the night, he closed the bar down. End of the night, she was like, hey, can I get a ride home? So he was like, all right, he takes her home. He was taking her home, and she was like, hey, let's go back to your hotel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This led to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was thinking it was just like a one night stand, but she ended up like texting him, calling. They started getting cool. They've been kicking it.
Sure.
You know, they've been talking. You know what I'm saying? But he sees her every now and again when he goes back home.
Okay.
3 months later, they still talking and stuff. They go back to his mom's. He goes to visit his mom's on Christmas. They spend all night again and kick it, right? Christmas Day, he wakes up to about 30 text messages.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, it says like, you're, I can't believe you. You're so scandalous. You are a pedophile. I can't believe you would do this to me. You a liar. I wish I could call the police on you. And he's like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what it turns out to be, the girl, his ex-girl from high school, the girl he's messing with now is her little sister. So when they were 16, she was 6.
How old is he now?
I think he's like 35.
So she's 25.
So he's 35 and she's 25.
Okay.
So we didn't have any same people. Yeah, he said so like they didn't know any same people because she's young, so it's not like he like knew about her like that. You know what I'm saying? And so anyway, so she's saying this and he's feeling bad, like, well, dang, am I like is it wrong for what I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? And so he's saying his question is, should I break up with her and break it off? It's not anything serious yet, but I do like her. Am I wrong for, is she too young for me? Or do you think my ex high school girlfriend is just hating? Any advice? And he said, does this seem weird?
This was the longest paraphrase.
Listen, bro, look how long this is, bro. That's a lot. I had to paraphrase.
I mean, you could have said, dude mess with his ex-girlfriend's sister.
Well, I had to give backstory.
She's 35. She's 25.
I had to give backstory.
Backstory works. I get it.
Yeah. Shut your mouth.
Yes, sir.
When you get a certain age, 10 years different is 10 years, but when you get a certain age, it ain't the same.
It's not, yeah.
Like, so, of course, like 16 and 6 is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
That's scary, actually.
Yeah.
Like, like that's jail.
Yeah.
Automatically. Forever.
26 and 36, not so much.
Yeah.
Like 46 and 36, not so much. You're grown now.
Sure.
You know, so if he's leaving at 17 or 18, whatever, to go to college, and he's not getting back until 10 to 15 years later, I can definitely see him not being able to put 2 and 2 together that this is her sister after hanging out at the bar all night, right?
I mean, and if he hadn't seen her since she was 6 and she's like a grown woman now, you're not gonna know how she looked.
That part, having the sex on the night of the bar and all that, I can be like, oh, he didn't know. My thing is when he's talking about they've been having conversation and really getting to know each other.
You didn't find out then?
How, like, y'all didn't start talking like, hey, your family, like, y'all in the same town.
Do you have a brother? Any brothers or sisters? Yeah.
What's your sister's name? Who? Like,
right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, I just feel like if they was having the conversation that he say they was having.
How the sister found out is she put they took some pictures and she put them on like IG.
Okay, wait.
He's not but he's not an internet guy. So he's
Okay.
not social media.
Now I'm going along even more with that. Because I'm like, y'all been talking to the point where you posting pictures with dude?
Yeah,
and that never came up?
About her family?
That's odd.
Maybe she knew and
I think
didn't want to tell him.
She had to have known. Come on,
maybe,
man.
Yeah, maybe she knew and didn't want to tell
Because
him.
my thing is, if
Dude
she
probably
like,
thought he just pulled somebody and she knew the whole time.
like her
Wow.
from 7 to whatever can look totally different.
But him?
But he probably looks very similar to from 17 to 30.
Oh, 100%.
To the point, in the 7 years,
he ain't changed that much.
At 7 8 years old, your mind is still sharp enough to remember. Like,
sure,
you look familiar.
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
so
I mean, because I put it like this: like, I had a girlfriend when I was in high school. You know, she left, went to college. I left and went to college, right? And her sister wasn't that much younger than us, but a good 7 or 8 years younger than us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I seen her in Target working. It was no doubt like that's such and such sister.
Sure, yeah,
like
same.
And this is 20-something years.
Absolutely,
like,
yeah.
I seen her 2 years ago.
Yeah,
and I hadn't seen them since I was in high school. So this is over 20-something years of seeing it.
I'm sure we've all been in that position
I'm
before.
Like,
yeah,
that's what's sister.
Yeah. Like, you haven't changed that much.
You ain't changed that much.
Yeah, like, unless you got a facelift, it look totally different.
Like, it just goes, like, even if he didn't know, it's something had to be like,
so is she
look
scandalous?
Huh?
So it's the sister scandal, the younger
Whoever,
sister?
if he didn't know, I don't say he's scandalous.
Yeah.
If she knew, hell yeah, she's scandalous.
Yeah. You got to say something.
You got to say something.
You got to say something.
Because I can understand if she knew and she could say, hey, I'm such and such sister.
Yeah.
I really like you. I know it's been years ago. Then they can have the conversation with the sister. Would this bother you?
Then again, at the same time, F her. She cheated.
Yeah.
It's still her sister, though.
Yeah. I mean,
I get that. It's still her sister, though.
So it's her sister, but like, even if she didn't want to tell her sister, she could at least told him.
100%.
Because, you know.
And then let him decide.
Because, I mean, honestly, I'm thinking that's the whole reason why the first night even happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like she went after him.
Like, I could think he might not have recognized her the first night. You know, and just having drinks, all that chilling. You been gone overseas, war.
Yeah.
He probably like, she looked familiar, but can't put it. Then he probably like, well, she 10 years younger than me. Ain't no way I know her. You know, I don't
which
think
is all fair.
I don't think he might have knew, but I think she knew.
100%.
Yeah.
She targeted that nigga.
I mean,
dang. Targeted him.
I think that was like.
Groomed him.
And she probably knew like the whole story about him cheating, getting cheated on.
Yeah.
Also. Like, let me treat you better than him.
So the thing is, like, so in my thinking, I'm thinking she probably, like, she knew, right? The first time was just a one thing, and she ended up liking dude.
Uh-huh.
And so she went along with it. So she didn't want to let it out.
Sure.
And I feel like taking the pictures was her way of saying, I'm about to just let it, I'm about to just do this.
But maybe in a scandalous way, too. Like, I know my sister is going to see this.
Yeah. Maybe she don't like
and I want her to feel some kind of
beefing.
way about this.
They beefing.
That could be true. Sometimes, you know, folks be on some real petty stuff like that. So to answer his question, is he scandalous? I really just think he genuinely just didn't know.
I think he got caught up.
Yeah.
I think he got caught up.
What should he do, though?
Now, should he end it? I would. It's too close to home. It's way too close to home for me.
Shit.
That's way too close to home. Bro.
I ain't gonna say I would end it.
There's no bearings for it though.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like, there's no bearings to end it. Like, he has done. He has not.
No, I'm agreeing.
Wrong.
He hasn't. But I'm saying if it was me,
for what,
I
though?
would feel like
because
reason? It's too close to home.
Me personally, first thing,
it's way too close. And I mean, she's 25 too. Like, and again, nah.
So you wouldn't date somebody 10 years younger than you?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Nah, I wouldn't. Mm-mm.
I mean, for
10
me,
years a lot.
It is.
I mean, it depends on the age. 25, yeah. Like, I don't think like 45 and 55. Like 45 and 55 ain't that bad.
Yeah, like, because I think that's
a 45 and 35 ain't that bad, depending on where that 35-year-old is at in her life.
100%. Yeah,
so y'all can be on the same maturity level.
Yeah,
depending on that thing. I wouldn't now at 30. Would I date back into her 20s? That young, probably not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but first thing I probably would do is I'm gonna ask her straight out.
Yeah,
did you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be the
that's gonna be the make and break.
Yeah, that's gonna be the make and break.
If you say you knew, I'm done.
But then you'd have to trust that if she says that she didn't know, you have to trust that she's not lying.
That's all I can do. I can't.
Yeah,
which is true. Yeah, you can't do nothing about that. Yeah,
she has no reason. She has reason to lie.
I was about to say, she got reason.
But I have no reason not to believe her at this point.
See, and I guess for me, I wouldn't even want to take that chance
I
to know if you lying or not.
I don't care because it's not on me.
Very true.
Yeah,
very
like,
true.
Did you know? Tell me the truth.
Yeah.
And if she says she didn't know, I'm going to run with that.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be like, I'm going to say, well, maturely, we need to sit down and have a conversation with your sister.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And explain, like, hey, we didn't know. Sorry, it was no ill intent.
I'm going to go and tell you, bro. I mean, the sisters can kick rocks.
I mean, just because you got to be in the same room. You got to have some type of.
It's awkward.
It's awkward unless you have the conversation.
But I'm saying, even with the conversation, it's probably still going to be awkward.
It was awkward when she cheated on me.
It's going to be awkward.
Very much.
It was awkward when she cheated on me.
It's going to be awkward the first few times, then it's going to be done.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It ain't going to stay awkward forever. You just get used to it.
It ain't going to stay awkward forever, no.
Well, I mean, yeah, it will take some time.
it'd be like, it probably be like awkward for the parents.
I don't care is going to kick in.
Parents. Yeah,
I don't care is going to kick in. You know what I'm saying? So, like, once that kicks in, like, I'm good.
Hey, they going to be at the family dinner like, F her, she cheated anyway.
Yeah.
Just disrupting everything.
Yep.
Like, it's kind of your fault.
Well, I mean, keep it above.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have cheated, maybe this would never happen.
Yeah, it's true.
It wouldn't have lasted.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, probably not.
Right.
College, both different colleges.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
I tried that shit. That shit don't work.
Yeah. It doesn't work.
Going to different colleges, leaving high school, don't work.
Yeah, that's tough.
College is college.
Worst decision ever.
Man.
All right.
Cold world. All right, is you rolling?
Is you rolling?
Let's get it.
Is you rolling? 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 Is you rolling?
Cause I'm pulling up. Cause I'm pulling up. Cause I'm pulling up. Yeah, I'm pulling up. Is you rolling? 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 Yeah, I think you 40.
Yeah. I hear you over there. Carlos. All right, man. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
All right. What you got?
All right. Mine is short and sweet.
Okay.
It should be.
Is you rolling? Stop. I mean, there's not like a lot. Anyway, I don't like the way he came in and say, I'm a nice guy.
I mean, you paraphrased.
All right.
Supposedly.
Woosah. Woosah. All right. Is you rolling? All women are crazy. The goal is to find a woman with enough crazy that you can handle. Is you rolling? Is you rolling?
I feel like at one point in my life I have said that. But where I am now, I might be changing my mind.
She crazy too.
Yeah, she's crazy.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
You'll see one day.
Yeah. Nah, I don't.
Because
let me ask y'all something.
I ain't saying it's like
let me ask y'all
like
something.
Crazy.
Do y'all feel like maybe, possibly, if you don't do anything to show the crazy, you know what I mean?
Nah.
I mean, you might not see it
to bring the crazy out.
You might
towards you.
Yeah.
That don't mean you ain't gonna see her crazy.
Yeah.
And there are levels to crazy.
Yeah, I ain't saying she's insane.
Well, Lord, no. I mean, listen, I've dealt with some crazies.
Yeah.
Yes, you have.
You know what I'm saying? So I've seen crazy on the spectrum.
Yeah. That's your story.
I was on the spectrum.
I think we've all seen some crazy on the spectrum. No?
Yeah.
No?
Yes. Yes.
Rece?
Yeah.
Seen enough.
Yeah. I've seen some varies.
I'm saying.
I ain't came across crazy.
Define crazy.
Like, I ain't came across smash your windows, slice your tires.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Nah, I ain't
came across put your
crazy.
hands on me crazy. That's not your
Don't
not your
try to gloss over it. Don't I'll try to start talking. Don't put your hands on me. Like,
sure.
Listen, like, you know, like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Absolutely.
okay.
Yeah.
Like, don't put your hands on me.
Uh-huh.
And like, don't like destroy my car.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do something to my car because I gotta like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I gotta get to work.
I gotta
100%.
go around. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you break some stuff, if you like smash a TV or something, you know what I'm saying?
Don't do that either, though. That's a nice TV.
I mean, don't do that.
That is a very nice TV.
Like, don't do that. But I'm saying, like, okay. But, like, I feel like if you are... Like, here's the thing. If I feel like what you are doing is to hurt me.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, if you know that TV has sentimental value to it.
Sure.
Like, if you know, like, you didn't break all my cups. You broke the one my mom gave me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's when it's kind of like, hey, you know what? You on some other stuff.
Yeah, that's a level of crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you're
100%.
trying to hurt me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna say, to answer your question, I am rolling. I think yes, every woman is crazy. There are levels to crazy. I think everybody has a bit of crazy in them, and it takes the right situation to bring it out.
Everyone's crazy.
Everyone has a bit of crazy.
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm rolling with that, but I'm saying everyone is crazy. I used to be at the point where I'll tell women, like, if I do anything, hurt you, make you mad, whatever, come to me.
Mm-hmm.
Holler at me. The moment you break some of my stuff,
yeah.
/ I'm not gonna do that in return. I'm gonna come see you.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And then that's on you.
What do you do when you go see him?
That's on them. Because
that sounded real ominous.
You got a problem with me, we could be adults and we could talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
The moment you want to act crazy, I can show you crazy.
Yeah. Oh, look. He said, "I'll show you my crazy too."
Yeah, I mean,
don't play with me.
Yeah, I'm just out.
Nah.
So I won't get crazy.
I'm like, don't play with me, because I'll smack you and your brothers.
I'll definitely smack the brothers.
Like, and I'm not that guy.
Slapping the brothers.
You know what I mean? Like
the brothers, the dad, the uncle.
Yeah,
whoever.
I don't care, because if I haven't messed up any of your stuff, don't mess up mine.
Sure. Yeah,
right
it's
now,
fair.
Now, I've told you all the time, most women that I've seen go crazy like that is because they were lied to. And led to believe something was something that it wasn't.
Yeah.
I ain't never been that guy.
Right.
So don't treat me like I'm that guy.
No, real talk.
I might have hurt you.
Sure.
Yeah. You know. But I ain't that guy that has deliberately set out or lied and led you on to believe something was and just totally deceived. And like, I'm not that.
Absolutely.
So if you got a problem with me, come and tell me, hey, I didn't like when you did this, so we can have a conversation.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, I don't don't get crazy with me, because, again, I'm not that type of person. I don't try to go there.
Yeah.
But once I'm there, I'm very comfortable there. Like, cool.
Yeah, that sounds
real
ominous.
Like,
this
where we at.
I'm comfortable with my crazy.
I'm not a revenge guy.
Yeah, I'm not a revenge guy.
Sure,
you know like there's people that have done things to me that they shouldn't have. And with the opportunity to like do something like petty back.
Yeah.
I haven't done it.
I ain't gonna pay back. I'm gonna come back. Hey, this is what this is gonna cost to get fixed. You can come off this money one way or another.
Yeah, I mean, but to me, I don't know. I don't see myself even doing that.
Oh no, you paying for it.
That's just probably me. I just like, but to me,
you come out the money.
That's a levelness of done. like I'm done after that though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm out. I'm out.
Like I'm done.
Yeah, I am out.
You know what I'm saying?
Because my thing is, if you're doing this is not somewhere I want to be. This is not a relationship I want to be in. Like this shit is over. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to wait around to see your crazy again. No, thank you.
It's the first time I have Virginia bourbon.
A word?
Yeah.
I can't have a sip either.
You can.
Oh, up.
Yeah, I'm cleansing.
Drink.
He said me too. So we all rolling.
Yeah. So, I mean, no, like, so I'm not, I think everybody's
crazy.
I don't have a level of crazy in relationships.
Bro,
yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Stop it.
And that's okay.
No, I'm saying, I don't think I do.
You do.
And we're saying you do.
You definitely do.
Like, I can see somebody saying, like, outside of a relationship.
Just because you're able and disciplined to control it to a certain extent does not mean that it's not there.
Yeah, it's still there.
It's there. It's just
And again, there's levels.
There's levels to it.
Yeah, you can have some crazy that may not be crazy to some others.
Let somebody smack you.
I could be okay. I could probably.
Yeah, when I bail you out.
When I bail you out.
I don't know. Just don't put your hands on me.
Exactly. The fact that you have to say it in that tone.
Just I really would not want someone to put their hands on me.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
And I just really wouldn't want that to happen.
This nigga thinking of all the things he would do.
No, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. That's not what I'm saying. I just my thing is, like they said, people do everything but leave. Like, just leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's my
leave.
thing. If I do
what I'm
something
saying?
to you, leave.
Yeah.
You can leave without harming my things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you just find out I deliberately deceived you all that and you feel like you want to do that, still, just leave.
Yeah. Nah.
You're too grown.
Still don't mess my stuff up, though.
Don't mess my stuff up. Bro.
Yeah. Don't do that.
No. All right. Is you rolling?
All right.
It says you should normalize skipping the dating phase and going straight on a trip with someone. You'll either fall in love, remain friends, or never speak again. Either way, you'll create lasting memories.
Hell no, I ain't rolling. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life.
Okay.
Who wrote that?
Say it again.
I am not rolling.
You should normalize skipping the dating phase and just going straight on a trip with someone.
Okay.
You'll either fall in love, remain friends, or never speak again. Either way, you'll create lasting memories.
I'm rolling.
Shit.
I'm rolling. Now, I feel like I can picture something. Like, if I met somebody, I can tell if I can have a good time with them out of town. Like, I can tell.
I mean, people change up though.
Yeah, people change up.
It's depending. Like,
I ain't taking that chance. my
St.
nigga.
Louis, maybe.
Yeah.
I ain't even taking that chance.
Like, then
I go to St. Louis with you.
we could just get on the highway, go back home if this ain't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, nah.
Now-
Listen, I drove to St. Louis this past Friday. That drive is a lot longer than what I thought it was. Or maybe I'm just getting older.
You just getting old. That
Yeah,
drive is
bro,
simple.
that
Because
drive
I was
is
like,
crazy.
That's a hop and a skip.
well, then,
Yeah.
now I think about it. It could have been. Never mind.
Yeah, I could do.
You don't know you went.
I can do that. I ain't going to Cancun.
Yeah.
On
Lord Jesus, no.
You know, like wasted money and I have or
I wouldn't mind
cruise.
that. I wouldn't mind it.
Okay, so what y'all telling me
I wouldn't mind it.
is y'all can meet a chick on Monday
Yeah.
and be out of town with her next week.
Yes.
Shit.
So, damn, I ain't
That
saying,
could go completely wrong.
I ain't saying
It could.
I ain't
And
saying
everything to you is a setup, nigga. And you wouldn't be thinking about that?
I'm talking about if I felt comfortable. I'm not saying if I think it's a setup.
Everything is a setup to you, though. Literally.
Maybe I've changed.
You have not changed.
Maybe
sir.
I've changed.
You have not changed. You have not
could-
changed.
like I've met some women
Mm-hmm.
and like our first conversation, you just know. You kind of have a feeling like this is dope. Like, and I would like money, not an issue and all that. Like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
And I would be down.
Because I'm like, man, somebody could be cool over that phone. In person, they personality don't translate.
bro.
It happens.
If you
It absolutely happens.
if you in your first conversations with your lady that you're with now, if she said let's take a trip next week, you would have been out of here.
I would not have been out of here.
Shit, man, stop.
Listen, all the stuff that I didn't spend money on, and then that shit turned out wrong.
That's why
That is not a mistake. I'm
Bro,
not making
that's,
again.
That's why I know you would go.
No, that's why I wouldn't go because I learned my lessons.
We talk
I
like,
learned my lessons.
again. I ain't talking like it got to be like a crazy trip.
Nigga, I learned my lessons. I'm not
If-
breaking
bro,
that kind of
if you
bread.
talk-
You
to
can
her
have
for-
conversations that just like fire.
No, you
y'all talking all
could. You
time,
could, but I'm saying
and then y'all could
sometimes
be
that
like,
don't translate in
Los,
person.
He's scoring.
No, I ain't scoring. I'm just learning my lesson. A nigga learning his lesson is not the same as a nigga being scoring.
Well, we say you're scoring though.
And that's just not true.
In that area,
That's
it's
just
like,
not true.
he ain't taking
I'm
that
just
risk.
I'm smarter. I use wisdom now, nigga.
Move your hands
And that
around.
is not a that is
Oh god, he's
that is
scoring.
not
Oh,
a
God.
wise move. That is not a wise move. I ain't
I don't think it's
hell no.
unwise. I think
Shit,
it
ain't
has
no
to be
way.
a calculated risk. It's risky.
Yeah, but,
Yeah,
but
not a risk I'm willing to
a
take.
calculated
Yeah,
risk
it's
is
a
not the
calculated
same
risk.
thing as a risk.
Like,
Sure. Absolutely.
Like I would do like one thing I would love to do is one of those, and this ain't as risky as that, but like
Mhm.
one of those couples like photo shoots with a complete stranger.
Bro, let's do that.
That's different.
I know I got the camera.
Like that would be dope.
Let's do it.
That's different.
Like finding just
Yeah.
Like
That's definitely different.
Yeah. But like did you see like sometime on Facebook a couple years ago when somebody was doing that a lot?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
The most was dope.
It was some dope ones.
It was
it
dope
was definitely
ones.
some dope ones out there. Yeah.
Like at a certain age, early 20s, if I didn't have it, I would do Married at First Sight.
Shit.
Yo, if they do like if they do like a older Love Is Blind, I'm on it. Like
you wouldn't do that because you too shallow, just like I am.
But the profile,
and you are.
I'm not shallow.
The profiles they build.
Why you looking like that? I'm not shallow.
Like the profiles they build. Like I've never seen a woman on there, and I was just like, oh my god. Like
taken aback by how good she looked.
Yeah, I
or taken aback by how good she doesn't look.
Like I ain't never seen one that's like, damn, how they pick her. You know, because they profile thing, they go is intensive on what you're looking for. Now, with Married First Sight, there's outs too.
Sure, yeah, so, absolutely, yeah.
Knowing that that's there, cool.
Why wouldn't you do that now?
You can't do it because you got kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a rule.
Love Is Blind. Okay, she had a kid.
Yeah.
I did not know that was a thing. Okay.
Now I don't know about Marriage for First Sight, but Love Is Blind, you can have a kid.
You definitely can. Yeah.
I think 100%. Married First Sight, one of the rules you couldn't have a kid.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting. I know that
because you're gone so long.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I never watched it.
Yeah, you got to go to these trips, do all this playing stuff, so you would be away.
Okay.
You know,
I do that
for a minute now.
I do that though.
Married at First Sight?
Not Love Is Blind.
Love Is Blind.
I do Love Is Blind.
Okay.
I would take the risk like that. Like, you ain't got much to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, not in your 20s.
Yeah. I would do it now if I didn't have kids.
Fair enough. You would go on Love Is Blind?
I mean, because for me, it's just if the right person, right. I'm going to be cool.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like, whoever's on the other side is straight. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a vibe, like, straight up.
That's fair.
Like, I feel like I'm a vibe.
Yeah, it's fair.
I vibe with people I ain't trying to vibe with.
100%. I get that. I get that. I totally get it.
I know how to have a conversation.
Yeah. As we all do.
Like, simple as that.
As we all do. 100%. But
so, to me, if it's boring, it's not me.
Yeah, that's my conversation game.
You say you do?
Niggas.
Man, you be on here just talking. You just be on here just talking.
Anyway.
Oh my God, you piss me off. You just be on here talking.
Why do I? Anyway, so
what is he talking about?
I wasn't rolling, or
I'm rolling. Like it would be tough because I wouldn't do it with just anybody, but I would go just out of town.
I'll do that. I would.
Because again, I'm a vibe. So it would take a whole lot to make that trip go horrible.
You would have to be like Percy trying to sabotage it.
But I'm saying like you would say, it ain't even got to be horrible. It could just be not good.
Like how though?
Look, she boring as hell.
Listen, because here's the thing.
I know how to chill. Shit, we gonna sit by this lake then, boring ass.
Here's the thing.
We gonna sit by this beach.
I'm gonna have fun.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this.
All right.
So let's say y'all get out there. She boring as hell, and she ain't trying to give you none. And she's like, yeah, no, just because I went with you don't mean like I'm gonna give it up.
Okay.
I mean, cool.
Which is sure, it's cool.
Yeah.
But I'm saying though, like that's the risk you take.
I mean, because after like if we there, let's say 4 days.
A lot of other
4
people
days
on the island trying to have fun.
Like 4 days. if you just so insist on not doing it, I'm gonna go kick it. I'm gonna enjoy my trip.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
But again,
so why not just do it alone? Why take a date?
I mean,
because it may be a
the
great
host
time.
was that she would kick it with me. But if I found out she can't, I'm still gonna kick it.
Very fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell her
like,
go do your thing.
And if she's like, for instance, like let's just say she's boring. Let's just go with that. She's boring.
Okay.
Like, what could she be doing? Like, does she want to stay in a hotel room and just kind of chill the whole time? Cool, I could do that a day. You know what I'm saying?
Thing. Like,
a day?
A day.
I give her a day.
I've had dates and stuff and boring stuff that I probably would never do again. But I can't sit here and be like, that I can name any time where I'm like, man, this was horrible. Like, have y'all had horrible dates?
Yes.
No.
Oh, wow.
I have definitely had a horrible date.
I've never
Tell us
had
about
a horrible date.
Number one, she was unattractive. Number two, she was extremely boring.
How did you know you didn't know she was unattractive before you went?
The picture was not what she looked like in real life.
FaceTime wasn't a thing at that moment?
Nah, it wasn't a thing at that time, unfortunately. My mom tried to hook me up with her. That's why I went wrong.
Yeah.
That's where I went wrong.
That's for somebody good for you, baby.
Right, yeah. That's where I went wrong. You know what I mean?
But she could have been unattractive. You still had a great time.
I totally agree. Yeah, but I didn't. Because she was boring.
I've had boring
terrible
dates
conversation.
that weren't bad.
All that.
Like it was kind of like it wasn't exciting, but it wasn't a bad date.
That's why I had dates where I'm like, I probably ain't gonna go out with her again. But it wasn't anything exciting.
I went out with the person again,
but it wasn't bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, it wasn't. I continuously went out with this person.
Hold on, why?
But it was just like
he was bored.
Right. It was something to do. Like it was like,
oh, you was bored, yeah, just like Rece said.
But it wasn't like I was like I enjoyed myself. It just wasn't like an exciting. Like it wasn't something you will go back and tell the homies about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It wasn't something.
So we never knew about this.
You never. I'm telling you now, right? Like you never heard. You know what I'm saying?
I've had some of those,
and so it was just like you know what I'm saying.
I've had dates y'all never known I'm being on.
Yeah.
Which is fair. Yeah. It's fair.
Y'all, that's probably y'all. I'm not going on a dates, so y'all don't know.
We know after your event, you just wound up with a story. We're like, oh,
right, yeah, like, huh?
Thought you was chilling this weekend.
Yeah, exactly. He was out kicking it
in the streets.
Not at all.
Man, that's hilarious.
Not at all. All right, you got one.
All right, last one. Telling your partner where you are, who you're with, what time you were coming home is not being controlled. It's showing respect.
I'm rolling.
Rolling? Y'all rolling? Okay.
I'm rolling.
Okay,
like
man,
to me,
I don't care. Like sometimes I feel like people just choose things to care about that they shouldn't. Like, yeah, I'm going to tell you that. Like, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's like if I get off work at 4:00.
Yeah.
We all know I get off work at 4:00.
And
if I don't get home until 8:30, like where the hell I been? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's fair if you're asked that.
Like, why would I be upset when somebody asks like what you do after work?
Right.
Like,
why would I go 4 hours not telling my significant other what's up?
Yeah, where I'm at, what I'm doing.
Like that don't even make sense to me.
I mean, cause I just do it. It's just natural thing.
Absolutely,
I'm about to run here. I'm about to do this.
Right.
About, check in when I get back, like hollering at you and just making sure, like, that's just naturally. Like,
absolutely.
I'm not trying to control you. First of all, I want to know you safe.
There it is.
And I just like to hear from you.
Yeah. There it is.
Care about your day. Now, it can get to a form where it is controlling.
But
I don't think just the natural thing like that is a controlling thing at all. Like,
yeah.
And here's the thing, like,
respectful.
I like to be around you. If I'm with you, then I like to be around you.
Fair.
And I'm not going to like I'm not going to like hide that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you are
like my quality time,
if you're gone for like 4 hours, first of all, I wanted to talk to you and see you within those hours. If you're doing something fine, like I'm good with that.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like but I feel like the decency should be to let me know where you are.
Yeah.
Or like let me know how your day's gonna look. Like if on these days you stay late
that's
for
real.
work, or you go out with your friends on this, like for coworkers, whatever. But like let me know where you are. And I feel like it's bad taste to think that you don't have to.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I use the word have to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because like with certain people come certain things. So like with me, we're not being in a happy relationship.
Yeah.
If you plan on if you're cool with being away for 4 or 5 hours without letting me know.
Yeah, without checking in.
Like that's if that's your thing.
Yeah.
Cool. But I can't rock with.
Yeah, I've heard people say if you got to check in with your spouse, they're controlling.
That's crazy.
A cheater probably said that. No, but anyway, like I don't know. So I think I've kind of changed. I feel like I've somewhat changed my tune on cheating.
What do you mean?
And I was thinking about the other day.
Okay.
Because I've been a hard like, if you cheating, I'm done. You know, like that's been my stance.
Okay.
But recently, I've kind of entertained the thought of like, maybe I might stay.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I don't know. Like I was trying to work through it, you know what I'm saying, to see if I really have changed my mind on it.
What sparked the thought?
It sparked the thought. Just I think I was watching like a show or something, and the guy, and then like the woman cheated, and he was like still with her and stuff.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And so I was just like, could I go through that?
Mm-hmm.
And I kept saying that like maybe I could.
Yeah, you can do hard things.
Yeah, but it would be really tough.
Yeah,
it'll be really tough.
Definitely understandable.
What about you?
I mean, I've stuck around before through cheating. So, would I do it again? I think part of me would like to say no. However, I just think, man, when you in there and you've built a life with somebody, it is very hard to just walk away.
It's easy to say what we would and won't do from this seat.
Yeah, 100%.
Not being faced with it and all the other emotions that's built with your significant other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think that's why when people like deal breakers, why you're not faced with that deal breakers. It's easy to say what your deal breakers is when you're not standing in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're standing in front of it and the emotions get involved,
yeah,
we all then dealt with something, did something, put up with something that we said we never would.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In the name of love.
Right, 100%.
Right. We've all done it. Like everybody be like, I'll never do that. Yes, you would. I ain't say yes, you would. Yes, you might.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
You definitely might.
Absolutely.
And because you don't really even understand what your capacity is, what you really can handle until you face with it.
Yeah.
From this seat, you may be like, I can never stay with somebody who's cheating. But your love may give you the capacity to extend the grace and mercy needed to get through it.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't know it until you in it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I was just,
go ahead.
I would say this. So I'm just thinking. So when I say like, don't put your hands on me,
right?
What I'm saying is, don't think that's something you can do. Like for instance, don't think that when you're upset and you're boiling over, like when your anger has reached its topping point, that means it's time to hit me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, to me, that's different than we're like something like we're talking, we argue something, then you hit me or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's a mistake. It happened, blah, blah, blah. But don't think that you can just, like, you can hit me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that, like, the thing with like cheating, it's like, don't think that you can like just cheat on me and get my forgiveness in a thing like we're supposed to forgive each other. You know, you see what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like sometimes when people cheat, I feel like they try to use like a realm of like, we're supposed to be forgiving, we're supposed to like withstand anything type of stuff.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
And I think people just, on the other side, whoever committed the offense, have to understand that apologizing and somebody forgiving doesn't erase the offense.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I'm saying I'm sorry, why you still tripping? Like,
yeah.
Nigga, because you still hurt.
Yeah. The effect of it is still there. The effect
is still there.
100%. Mm-hmm.
You said sorry. Genuine as you may be, or genuine as I may be, you may accept it, they may accept the apology and forgive, but that doesn't mean the effect all of a sudden just walks out the door.
Yo, you gotta close your mouth and take those questions.
Yeah.
You really do.
You know what I'm saying? It's really like you gotta close your mouth and like if they wake up in the morning on the 20th day,
right,
that you done said sorry, wake up and crying talking about I can't believe you did that. Hey, they have that right.
It is. And that's the thing. I don't think people understand. Hey, listen, there's consequences for your actions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't get to choose those consequences.
You don't.
Especially in a situation like this, where it's like, well, you're the offender. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Now you can't pick and choose what your consequences are. Not only that, but also how long those consequences last.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of work that has to be done.
Yeah.
A whole lot of work. And it can't just be a one-sided thing. Both people have to do the work.
Yeah. And I think I've kind of eased my my stance on the person that cheated.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
You know, I used to think really negatively of them.
Oh, okay, got you.
And then, you know, like I said, man, life will teach you a lot of things.
Yeah.
And then just kind of like, you know, processing stuff. And it's kind of like I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not okay in cheating, whatever.
Sure.
But it's just like an offense, you know, doesn't make you you're not a terrible person.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not a terrible person. You made a mistake. It was a big mistake. You know what I'm saying? It was a bad thing. But it's like you don't have to think negatively of yourself for the rest of your life.
100%. Yeah.
Because you made that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my thing. And I hate that word for cheating.
What word?
Mistake.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Like some things are a mistake. To me, because when I say mistake, like, whoops, I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Like
it wasn't deliberate.
I'm just like, you made the bad decisions.
Yeah.
I made a bad decision. Like bad decisions getting made.
Yeah.
That doesn't make you a terrible person. Like it just means that you had a character flaw.
Yeah.
That can be corrected if you want to do the work to correct it.
You made a terrible decision.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, there are terrible people out there too.
Yeah. Now there's just terrible people.
Like
that just is what it is. Like you're a terrible person.
You're just a terrible person.
But one action or a couple doesn't necessarily define it. I don't want to be defined by one action.
Yeah. No, 100%.
So
absolutely. Yeah.
Define somebody else by one action. Now, repeated actions.
Yeah.
This might be who you are.
Yeah, you got a problem.
And you might need to go get some help.
Yeah, facts.
and how you are after that.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's just like, yeah, I did this one time, like get over it.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah.
I'm out of here. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Right.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Oh, man. Hey, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm bugging because I look down, dude. I see your shoe. I was like, what is wrong with this nigga's ankle? Hey, and it was moving too. I was like, what the hell's wrong with this nigga's ankle?
Just sitting down.
I wish we could put the camera on it. Hey, I look down like, hey, man, what's up with his ankle?
He's taking it so well.
Oh,
man, that looked crazy, boy. I was tripping.
All right, man. Main topic.
Let's get to it.
Main topic. Hey, man. So let's talk about, so people when you are dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, when you're dating, you live in separate area. Like you live separate.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But then there are some people that when they're dating, that's when they choose to like start combining stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say 7 months in.
Mm-hmm.
7 or 8 months in, you're dating someone, you're paying bills at your crib, they paying bills at their crib, and people, they want to put stuff together.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And they move together.
Yeah.
Do you think? First of all, do you think it's a terrible idea, and would you do it? That's two questions.
It ain't a terrible idea in this economy.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, yeah.
Hey, for real.
My economical.
Hey, let's read these incomes together. It is very economical. You know what I mean? In this year of our Lord 2024.
Yeah.
Would I do it? No. I'm okay with waiting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely okay with waiting. Until marriage to move in and start combining things.
Okay.
But I get it in this economical climate. Totally get it.
What say you, Rece?
I'm cool either way. I really don't give a shit. Honestly, like, I mean, I'm just being honest. It's like, what works for y'all too?
Yeah.
Like, some people gonna have the stance where we can move in together before we get married to see. I don't necessarily have to do that. I'm okay if we do though.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, like, I'm about purpose.
Mm-hmm.
What is the purpose for us doing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, so if we're gonna move in together before marriage, what's the purpose for us doing it?
Mm-hmm.
It could simply just be, I don't want to spend any more nights away from you.
Which is fair.
That's fair.
Yeah. It's
like,
fair.
Hey, we got 6 months till we get married. I'm tired of having to go home every night. I want to be with you every night.
Definitely fair.
Cool. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
No big deal. I'm cool if they like, no, let's wait till we're married before we combine anything. I don't want to go that. I'm cool with that too. Like I don't have a necessary preference there.
Mm-hmm.
It was a point in time I was strong on both sides. Like, nah, never before marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't need to live together before marriage. Too much stuff can happen. Like, no, And then it was a time I was like, no, I gotta see how you live before I marry you. So that's important. You don't really get to know a person until you live with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I get both sides of it. For the people like you really don't get to know each other, it's like it would have to. If I really want to marry this person, it would have to be some really terrible things that you're doing in your home that would make me walk in there and be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't want to marry you anymore.
Because
I mean, what are you doing? Like
living like a slob.
Because if you're a slob like that, it's impossible to clean up just the days I'm coming over.
Yeah, no,
definitely
real
if I'm
talk.
spending multiple days over there.
9 times out of 10, like that's not a determining factor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like it's not like me like Rece said, like me seeing how you live, like even if you like leave dirty stuff, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you if you have like a condition,
okay,
that you like a hoarder,
or some
stuff that you have like dirty stuff, like you know what I'm saying. But then again, if I'm with you a lot, you won't be able to hide it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So I have to. So that has to come to account. It's like even if you are not the cleanest person, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's talk about what this looks like.
Yeah.
Because most likely, if we're trending towards marriage, even if I'm not there every single night, I'm probably spending.
Oh, you're a lot of that. There a lot.
I'm there
100%.
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're in my spot a lot.
100%.
So we're able to see this in some form or fashion.
Absolutely.
Like stuff like you may not see it to its fullest, but enough to like, let me have some conversations about this.
Yeah. No, real talk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And because you want to get better understanding, because it's like, because you think about it, you're like, okay, how far do I want to progress?
Yeah.
With this thing if it doesn't change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's important because sometimes we go into things with the mindset of it's going to change. And not the mindset of it may never change.
Yeah, no, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? So if you go into a mind state of this may never change, then you can make a fair decision on it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But if you're saying, oh, this may change, then what's your time limit? Like you don't even know. Like you're just every day you're just waiting like, oh, maybe today's the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's torture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's better to just, okay, I'll just accept this is what it is. This is what it's going to be.
Right.
And you can't rely on a person's love for you for them to change.
Oh, Lord Jesus, no. Absolutely
You
not.
know what I'm saying?
That would be great.
It's like, and them not changing doesn't mean they don't love you.
Very true too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, but the essence of it, you have to tell yourself that this may continue to happen for the rest of our existence.
Yeah. You
and
better make a decision based on
do?
that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what am I going to do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how we talked about earlier. If she is saying, hey, you know, sometimes I'm not going to call you when I get off work, and I do come home late sometimes. I'm just gonna kind of do my thing, and I'll be home when I get home.
Yeah.
I can't go off of there and say, you know what? I think one day she'll see that this hurts me, and that she'll see that this really gets me.
Yeah.
And I know that once she sees that, she'll change her way. That is foolish thinking.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Right.
Like that is foolish thinking. I have to tell myself, like, listen, she might continuously do this every single night or every other night, however many times she may continue to do this. and what am I going to do about it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes I really feel like that people who are just gun ho on I have to live with this person before I marry them. Sometimes I'll be wanting to ask, like, are you looking for a reason not to marry?
Why that?
Because I feel like if everything is good,
Mm-hmm.
y'all got these things working, and you like,
I feel what you're saying. I feel that. I feel what you're saying.
you know, like everything is good, y'all relationship is great, y'all considering marriage. So that means if y'all consider marriage, things is on a great path.
Yeah, absolutely.
But now you like, well, I can't do that if I don't live with this person. I gotta see stuff. I'm like, everything is good. What are you looking for? Why are you looking?
What do you have to see
for a reason?
Yeah.
To bring up that's a hard stop now.
Yeah. I couldn't see a situation, and like we said, it's like, okay, this person has a serious problem, like hoarding. I couldn't see a situation where it's going to be a hard stop.
Because if they're hoarding, you already know that.
You should.
There's no way to hoard.
Yeah, you definitely should.
Hide hoarding.
Not if you spending that much time with somebody at their house and stuff.
You're talking about marriage, so time like it's not to me. It's not even a question.
Yeah.
Not if you're spending time. You're talking marriage. You're spending time.
Yeah.
To get to that point.
Right.
So you have been around this person significantly.
Yeah.
So it's not about you spending enough. Yes, we spending enough time.
Right.
So there's things. Yes, can this person still hide and do because y'all not 24/7 coming home this person every day?
Yeah, that's kind of insane.
But is it something that can be hid that much?
Yeah.
That you're looking like, I can't go this next step unless this happen. It's like almost like you're looking for a reason.
Yeah.
To you're looking for a red flag. You're looking for like, oh my God, it has to be something. Oh, there it is. I knew it was something.
Right. Yeah.
It's gonna always be something.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's gonna be something, whether you move in with them before marriage or after marriage, that's gonna do that you didn't know they did, and it's gonna irritate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, so I think so before that even happened, I feel like you have to have that conversation. But like, okay, these are things that are hard for me. If you do these things, this is hard for me to like deal with. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta say, are these my deal breakers? Like, is this something that I'm gonna see? Like, if I go to this person's house and I'm starting living with them, or if we get a house together, if they leave dishes in the sink and go to bed, is that what, like we said, is that going to be the thing to say, you know what, I knew it?
Yeah.
But I think some people are like that.
My thing is like,
if you're like that, that's your thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing of it is, like, you shouldn't have to move in to figure that out.
Yeah, that's real.
You should, like, you should use, you know, this is my opinion, you should use wisdom to say, hey, I know how I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Have that conversation like,
absolutely.
Hey, like, what is it something that living with somebody or something that somebody does that if they did this in your house, it would get on your nerves?
Right, yeah.
Well, and let's have that conversation.
Use wisdom. Like, you know yourself.
Right.
Now, I get it. There's going to be something this person does, your significant other does, that you had no idea was going to bother you until you just start seeing it's like, this bothers me.
Yeah.
And you just communicate.
Yeah.
Like, that's my thing. So, again, I'm not advocating not to move in. I'm saying if you're trying to move in with the purpose of, I got to move into person and see how they live day in and day out before I marry this person, I'm just curious, like, what are you looking for? Like, what are you searching for on this person that you already love enough to consider marrying?
Yeah.
And, like, you have to understand, like, you know, in my opinion, you have to, like, really understand that your way is not the highway. Like, just because you lived your life and you did things a certain way, like, that's not the end all be all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, you may have done some things a certain way, and then you're upset, like, I can't believe you do this. But it's like that person have things that they've been doing their whole rest of their life too.
Hey, real talk. I mean, really, that should be expected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you load the dishwasher different than I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this
don't
should
get
be expected.
pissed off at me because
yeah.
I don't load it like you.
Yeah, like, it's fine.
Respect. We're different people.
Yeah, exactly.
All the dishes getting
and
done.
be okay with that. You know what I'm saying?
And my thing is, if you have a problem with the way that I load the dishwasher, it needs to be more than this. I have a problem because you ain't doing it the way I did.
Yeah.
Now, if you got, for me, logic comes into play now. If you say the dishes to be this way, I'm gonna be like, why?
And why is a fair question?
And if you be like, okay, well, load the dishwasher this way, make sure this get clean, this get clean, this get clean. This is the proper way that I've like learned that.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, very
but
fair.
don't just be like, I don't like the way you load the dishwasher. I say, why? Because that ain't the way I do it. That ain't good enough.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep loading it the way I load it.
Right, because it's, and it, like, what if I say I don't care?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, why should I care
now,
about that if the dishes get done?
And you pour the dishes out and the dishes didn't get clean.
Yeah.
Now
Then, you got proof.
Proof to be like, I told you this ain't the way. Then I can be like, you know what, baby, you was right.
You're right. Yeah.
And then move on. Like you have to see, like, to me, a lot of things you have to see what's the spoils in this.
Yeah.
Like,
real talk.
Like, for instance, like, if I load the dishwashers a certain way and she loads the dishwashers a certain way, and she likes for like the dishwasher to be the way she load them, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know
real talk. Yeah.
It's like, I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like whatever. I'm not gonna rinse them before though. But you know what I'm saying?
So that's where I draw the line. I ain't rinsing them shits.
You're not supposed to anyway. That's a whole other
Oh Lord, just like you ain't supposed to watch that chicken, huh?
You're not. But no, there's a sensor. There's a sensor in the dishwasher that like you're not supposed to rinse your dishes before you put them in there. Because it's not going to clean the dishes as well if you rinse them.
I'm not rolling with that.
I'm just saying the facts. So I'm not.
Send me something.
Yeah, because I don't think that's fact. Because the thing is, if you leave some of that dry ass food on them plates,
it's gonna come out on them plates still.
Exactly.
They almost got a cheap dishwasher. But so what I'm saying is, so
start using Cascade.
Do y'all think like that same thoughts do they apply with the roommate? Like do you feel like this with a person like a friend you living with?
In terms of
you can move in with somebody, you have a roommate, and y'all just be good. Like you're not gonna really bother me.
Well, I think it depends. Like if say like if there's like a common area,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, living room or whatever the case may be. It's like, hey man, keep the common area clean.
Yeah.
Don't be leaving your shit all around where we come in here and chill to watch TV, play video games, watch the game, or whatever the case may be.
Common area, kitchen, and bathroom clean.
100%. Now, if you have a bathroom in your own room, you can do whatever you want with that.
Yeah, that's your bathroom.
That is your bathroom.
Yeah.
However, like hey, real talk.
Filthy out here.
If you want to keep your room filthy, fine. Just make sure you don't keep plates in there and roaches and all that stuff. Because it's like I think people have to understand like the way you live, especially with a roommate, whether that's your girl, whatever the case may be, it affects the whole thing.
Yeah.
So again, if you taking plates in your room and you leaving, scraps all over your room, like that's gonna draw bugs.
Yeah.
And then those bugs are gonna spread to the rest of the house.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's really at the end of the day, you got to be considerate of the person you're living with. Yeah. Again, loading the dishwasher different. That's something like, okay, is that really a big issue if the dishes are getting clean? You know what I mean? But
or just load them yourself.
Or that, you know what I'm saying?
You got a problem.
Yeah, pick and choose. Pick and choose your struggle.
Because I don't care. I don't care enough about those type of things.
And
me neither.
And see that,
me neither.
That's my thing. It's like there's so much to life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To be, and this is my opinion. Like there's so much to life. There's so many other things to be doing and thinking about and enjoying.
Yeah.
Like I can't be on the fritz with you about loading this dishwasher.
Do y'all have one of those things like that y'all hate?
As far as like house?
Yeah, like so if y'all not living with y'all woman right now, y'all gonna move in for and get married, and they like, what's something that if I did this in the house would truly bother you? Do y'all have a thing that would truly bother you? And not to the sense where you like, I ain't gonna marry you.
yeah.
Like maybe if you don't take a shower every day, if you got a problem now. Like,
I mean, if you took a shower in the morning or late night, I wouldn't trip about you not taking a shower the next day. You took a shower before bed.
So she took a shower before bed, then went and worked the whole day, and did not take a shower before bed. Next time,
Sure, fine, whatever.
As long as she get up in the morning and take a shower.
Yeah.
Okay.
For whatever reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Too busy.
But
Who
not,
knows?
But not like 48 hours without a shower.
You know. Because I'm gonna have to rub on that thing, and if that thing ain't thinking, then you know what I mean. Like, you gotta get that. You gotta get that shower. Yeah, you gotta. You said what now?
After work is good.
Oh, you like it to simmer a little bit?
Yeah.
Simmering that salt.
Marinate, you filthy man.
I ain't mad at it. 48 hours is a little bit too much simmering for me.
48 hours.
Yeah, that's too much. Anyway,
Let's take that thing out the sun. Go ahead, put some shade on that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
man.
so I don't know if I have a thing. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I'm really trying to think.
A lot of like stuff don't bother me, man.
Yeah.
Like, now
I'm really trying to think because I really can't think of anything. Like just
look that never
keep,
like
keep it
you
clean.
have like company over, like people over.
Say that again.
Like if they never want you to have people over.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I would have an issue with that.
Yeah, I would have an issue.
Yeah. Just because I like to have people over.
Well, that's my thing. They gonna know that.
Yeah.
You hang like because if you're dating me, then you're gonna know.
Yeah.
I have kickbacks.
Yeah, 100%.
So don't expect for this. Like it's gonna tone down.
Sure.
Being a married man
not
versus
100%.
me being a single man. I mean, it's just toned down from age. Period.
Yeah, exactly.
Compared to the way we used to kick it.
Man, listen.
You know,
Ooh,
like,
we used to kick it, boy.
Like,
Goodness gracious.
That was
Man,
that was unsustainable.
Yeah. Good guy. Man, listen.
I feel like some people thought it was sustainable, but
Some people got mad when it changed.
listen.
It's like
I would tell
Like,
people,
getting older, man.
I would tell people, listen, man, enjoy while it lasts.
yeah.
Now you,
I remember you
now
saying
you want
that
it to
too,
last
bro.
forever because you sparingly kicked it. Like, hey, we kicked it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
When it started changing, we was like, it's about that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you knew it was changing though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Embrace it. It's fine.
Lives change.
Yeah, no, real
People
talk.
change.
No,
you
we
know
kind
what
of got
I'm
back
saying?
to it though. Well,
For a
just
minute.
us three.
Yeah.
For a minute.
So anyway,
It was a good time.
but we had some good times. But so I have a question.
It got wild.
If you are married to
Little
someone, let's just say you're married to someone,
Yeah.
could you live in separate houses?
Could I?
Like would you?
Would I?
Would you live in separate houses being married to someone?
I'm gonna let
What
me
say
answer.
you?
My answer is not easy.
Could I? Sure.
Would you? No, I'm not asking.
Would I? No, I
Would
wouldn't
you?
want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is the point is, I mean, again, like why pay separate bills?
Yeah.
At least I think that's one of the biggest things.
I mean,
Now let's say if
y'all
we
both
got like
y'all both may make cool money, and some person may value space over money.
sure, which is fine. I get that. So like for instance, like me and my lady, we talked about this like multiple times. And so like coming in, she was just like, yeah, nah, I'm all for having separate spaces. And I was like, okay, tell me more. And so she explained it or whatever. And so anyway, like where it's at now, it's like, okay, cool. Like if we had like a crib or whatever, as long as we have separate areas in that house, that's good enough. Or if we had the money and we had like a house and then like a guest house, you know what I'm saying? Like something like
What
that.
about you, Rece?
I couldn't, and I wouldn't.
Ditto.
And
I'm
here-
not. Listen. Okay, this is one thing that I'm not doing.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm not getting married to you and being absent from your presence.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be like not being able to reach out and touch you,
Mm-hmm.
or like missing you and wanting you around
Yeah.
when we're married.
And I actually said that too. I was like, listen, if that was something I would do, which again I wouldn't, it's like, well, listen, you got to come and get in this bed every night, period.
And that's
Or I'm gonna get in your bed.
and that don't
defeats
even
the
make sense.
purpose.
And
Yeah.
I totally agree, which is why I
Yeah.
said I wouldn't.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because it does defeat the purpose.
yeah.
Because like if we trying to be together every night, sleep together, then we're really what is the purpose? And we're still paying separate, rents or mortgages or whatever the case may be. It just doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, man.
That could be a vacation house. You know
my
what I'm saying?
my thing is this: like, I'm just honest with myself. I'm not going to do well with that much space.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't need that type of time, space, and opportunity.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I simply don't. Sometimes you got to be honest with yourself.
Sure. Yeah.
And I don't want nobody here to be like, oh, that means he ain't got no discipline. No, I got discipline, but for how long?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to, I don't want that we get into it or we in a bad place.
Yeah.
And now you like, we in a bad place. I'm going to
stay
in my crib
house.
for a whole week.
Right.
Because we upset.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it too easy to avoid things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It makes too easy for us to go our separate ways instead of coming together.
Sure.
And fixing some things.
Uh-huh.
And having conversations like, oh, I don't like the way you said it. I'm just going to go home tonight.
Yeah.
Like, no. Like,
go home.
Yeah, go like, yeah, like.
Bitch, home is right here. What you talking about?
And what access do I have to your house?
I mean, I feel like if you marry, full access has to be given.
Oh, it has to be.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like,
yeah.
but like giving the things like, oh, this is your house, this is my house, like that. I feel like that infringes on that. Yeah, you have total access, but what's the underlying thing? This is where I live, and you live there.
Yeah.
So this is mine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that is yours.
Even though you have total access, like you can feel funny about going there if y'all beefing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it does leave room for stuff like, let's say you go over there, she come to your crib, and then, y'all get into it, and then she like, well, leave, go home.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like,
go downstairs. Huh? I live here.
Right, exactly, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because, I mean, will she have a right to say that? Like, go home?
It's her spot. So, in a sense, like, yeah, but then it's like, we're married. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Real talk, though. Yeah.
Right, so that, like, for me, I would love, because I know we put this on this Facebook thing, I would love for some of the women that were really advocating, like, I want this, to hear their experiences.
Yeah.
Because something led to that. Like, you just wake up like, oh, I rather, like, you didn't always think like that. What happened?
Well, they a lot of them were agreeing to the thought of not moving in together until marriage, right?
No, there was a lot of them like married with separate houses.
Oh, okay,
strongly.
Got you. Interesting.
Like, so now I ain't gonna lie, I jumped in a couple DMs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to see like their thought process.
You
know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put no names out there.
No, put their name out there. They was on the open forum here. Pass the phone.
I'm not good.
Talk to us.
If it was not their DM, I jumped. I'm not. I'm not telling you.
They both enough to say it.
Y'all know. All right. They said that I just really,
everybody that you rather read commented on the status.
Yeah, they come on status.
Okay, based on what they said, I don't know who it is.
The nigga Rece.
They said, I really think that having separate homes cultivates a joyous union, counters resentment, and enhances fondness for the spouse.
Okay. What was that last part?
Enhances fondness for your spouse.
Cap.
Yeah, I'm not. I think that's kind of one of them things where people say absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah.
Never.
I don't. Yeah. I don't.
Subtle absence.
Yeah. I don't.
Because that
I think they want that longing.
That is when you're in a good space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything there
facts.
is speaking from when things are going great. It can do all of these things.
Yeah.
It's the trouble when that every relationship is going to go through.
Yeah.
Those hard moments and those hard times
when
you have this place where you can escape to, so no longer do you cling to your spouse. Yeah. You move away from them. And where space is in a hard place, I don't care how the most disciplined person can allow things that shouldn't creep in to creep in simply because of too much space.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And it's like, that sounds good. In theory, but that's when you ask somebody how this thing that they just created is supposed to work, and they're going to give you the best case scenario how it was intended to work. But just because something was intended to work this way, as we all know, it's not going to always work that way. And when it doesn't, then what? So like what did it say? It cultivates what?
It says that It cultivates a more joyous union, counters resentment, and enhances fondness for your spouse.
See, now I don't understand what about space cultivates more joy in
And
a
maybe
union.
for them it does. But
And I still want to know what about space does that, though.
when I say for them it does, I think for them it's like, oh, this gives me joy because I have my alone time. I get to go and do, like, I don't have to worry about anything. I can just be over. Like, that may cultivate joy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Does it cultivate what's best for the two of you?
And I would say, I totally agree. And I will also ask, like, how is that any different than having a house and you can have like your own separate space, whether that's a bedroom, whether that's a man or woman cave or whatever you want to call it. Like, what's the difference?
Like, encounters resentment.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, now that I don't. Yeah, that sounds like some personal stuff.
And, so
that sounds like some personal stuff.
And so
whoever that is,
and so
they've been through something. I hope they're listening.
A
That's
lot
how I
of
feel.
people. So as I was looking at like the status and stuff like that,
mm-hmm.
and a lot of people that I saw were saying that had been married before. Like these are people that have been married and it didn't work out.
Everybody seems say that have had some failure in relationships.
Or they, I don't know if some of them may be still married. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But
hey, facts.
You know what I'm saying? But so I'm wondering, is it like something that you said, hey, this part of the marriage really didn't work for me. If I was to do it again, then I wouldn't want to go that route.
Yeah, because I'm like, was it the fact that y'all were living in the same house that caused issues, or was it y'all just had issues?
Yeah,
whatever those issues may be. Because I don't understand.
Just
like,
wasn't the right person,
or that. Yeah,
and that's the thing. And some people be like, well, no, I've tried this with 2 or 3 different people. Maybe you picked 2 or 3 different people that were all wrong,
or maybe you're the problem.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying.
Or maybe
that
you dated 3 people with 3 different names was actually the same nigga.
That too.
Yeah.
Gotta do some self-reflection sometimes.
Right.
You know, so my thing is, like, I understand, because like the word I used it was, you know, on the status was, I said, you know, it seems like some people are a little jaded.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone said, like, no, it's more so that they've lived and learned or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And because Ashley put it's out on the open on Facebook. Why can't it be out on open here? Because I want my own space. I want to sleep by myself, and I don't want to clean up after him. Marriage is hard. Why not make it easier? Why not be by yourself?
Why not, or just don't get married?
Get married.
There's no point in it. Just don't get married. That's the bottom line.
Y'all can be
don't
in
get married.
Exclusive relationship or whatever and all of that.
There's no point in getting married in a situation like that. There is no point.
Yeah.
Like if that's how I felt, I would have no reason to get married at all.
I want to get married because I don't want to sleep by my damn self.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I have no reason to get married if that's how I feel.
Yeah.
None. What is the point? What is the point in getting married? Because that right there, if I felt like that, I'd be like, shit, what am I getting married for?
Yeah.
The point is to bring your lives together when you get married. So it's like, again, why?
Bringing your lives together, and to me, it's like you want to be married, but you want to be single also. Like, you want some, like, remnants of still being single.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, marriage means, hey, we're together.
Yeah.
Like, we're in the same house, we're together.
Yes.
And if you're not saying that, if that's not what you're wanting, then say that.
Right.
And I may have pause to not continue.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because, like, even like Nikila is saying, I don't know, because you put on there, Lowe's, like, I'm noticing the trend, some people may be jaded. And she going to put, like, I don't know about jaded, maybe wiser. The way some of these women think a man is supposed to take care of his and her household while dating is astounding. Then the men think that they're supposed to get some ass, date, dinner, and fresh laundry again while dating is appalling. Only for either party to one day be like, nah, I'm cool, or my favorite, you know what it is, or you know what it was. I think folks are tired of playing themselves. Cool. Not saying you're wrong
right.
in what you're saying. I'm saying if that's how you feel, then don't get married.
But
and I would also add to that too. Jaded, yeah, and I would say to that too though. Where she was saying like, cooking them dinner, washing his clothes or whatever while you're dating. It's like, okay, cool. If that's not something you're comfortable to do while dating and you want to wait till marriage to do that, then just do that.
Then say that.
Yeah, say that and then do that. Make that a boundary for you while you're dating.
Yeah, because I'm all for setting boundaries for like, no, I'm not doing this until we at this level.
Right, which is absolutely fair.
Now, what people have to understand, because I feel like people are going to the extreme with that, like women doing wifely things before they have a ring on the finger before they marry, husbands doing, it's like, you have to do some wifely things. Mm-hmm. You have to do some husband-like things before marriage. Because if you don't, why would I want to marry your ass?
It's fair.
Like straight up, why would you want to marry me if I have not shown you any husband qualities?
Right. No, 100%.
Like if whatever you think a husband should be, in this woman's opinion, if I have not exuded those things while we're dating, why would you say yes to me?
Yeah.
So I have to do some husband-like things before marriage. For me to get down on one knee and ask you to be my wife, I have had to see you do some wife things.
Right, yeah. And
I'm not getting on my knee for hoping that you can do this shit.
Right. No, real talk. And I think people, because they've been through life and had bad dating relationships or whatever, I mean, you use the word jaded, and I totally agree. You know what I'm saying? It is jaded. Like, it happens. But I think the thing is you have to understand, like, you made these decisions for whatever reason you made those decisions to, help old girl with some bills or whatever. Or, you washed his clothes, cooked him dinner every Sunday, whatever the case may be. These are decisions that you made based on where y'all's relationship was at that time. It didn't work out for whatever reason. Now you are where you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. We all have made some damn decisions.
Right.
In dating relationships that we probably would want to take back. Hell, I know I have.
I mean, I feel like we all have. Like, we've all made decisions, and we've all been in situations, like I think Rece commented about this earlier. We've been in relationships to where before their relationship, we said we wouldn't tolerate this.
Yeah.
We weren't going to let this happen.
Mm-hmm.
Got into a relationship, and those very things happened.
Yeah.
And we still was there loving their dirty draw.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I was going to say, too, not to cut you off, but, and I know all three of us have been through some shit where we have every right to be jaded.
Yeah.
If that's where we was.
We were.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
but I think the thing is that we knew that, and we just openly said it. Like, I'm jaded about that.
We on episode 150. Go back and listen to like 1 through 50,
right?
Yeah. And you're gonna hear different men.
Yeah, I very different. Yeah. That's real.
But here's the thing, and I'm not afraid to say that I'm jaded.
Yeah,
like
it is what it is. You probably have reasons to be,
because it's like shit. Like it's been some messed up shit,
right? Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't feel like that. A lot of things was done to me. I feel like things were done to me that shouldn't have been.
100%.
And with those things, I feel a way about them.
Right.
And now I feel a certain way about a person that they might do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I'm jaded.
Yeah.
And my
you know what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
And say, like, I think that, what about the ideal of marriage in separate houses? Because I don't want to go through some of the things I went through before. Then I can respect that.
Yeah.
Because just making it seem like, oh, this is the thing.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's a thing for you because of what you've been through before.
Right.
So now you want to experience marriage and the bond of marriage.
Yeah.
But with separate houses.
Way. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want to experience some of the things you want to experience for. My man, 50 grand. My nigga Bay. That's my nigga.
Yeah.
My guy.
Right.
But if y'all agreeing with him.
What did Bay say?
Basically the same shit.
I'm like, wait,
talking about why stop at marriage? Let's keep the same separate homes till death do us part, though. If people are agreeing, and I know my nigga.
Yeah.
And I
shout out to him.
Hey, shout out to my dude.
Babe, respectfully.
And y'all know he gonna listen to this.
I know. That's why I ain't shying away from him. I know he gonna listen. But see, Bay will admit it.
And
he would definitely admit it.
Like,
he would absolutely admit it.
Be like, I want to go through that shit again. That's why I'm saying
and
this.
It's fair.
And that is fair.
Absolutely.
Like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to not live a terrible point in your life again.
Yeah, facts.
And not wanting even the possibility of that happening again.
Here's my problem is when they always make it always seem like it was the other person. 100%. And it's like some of the things that went wrong in all of our relationships, all of their relationships, has something to do with us and them.
Yeah.
Like
sometimes it just be more on one side than the other.
Now, definitely.
Like
that definitely could be the case, but it's like if you didn't try it this 3 or 4 times and it didn't work, I can see why you're saying, no, I'd rather try it this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to try something different.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But understand that you are saying this from a place of hurt, disappointment, and jadedness.
And
that's okay.
That's the only thing I'm saying. It's like you have to understand the place you're speaking from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I am speaking like if I say, hey man, I don't like you can't put your hands on me. Let's go back to that. I'm speaking from a place of I know myself and I know I don't want to like be out of myself.
Yeah.
If somebody was to do that.
If
somebody cheats on me, I know myself. You know what I'm saying? And so, but if I conduct myself a certain way based on those things, I have to understand that I'm speaking from a place of a person that's been hurt.
Right.
And a person that don't want to feel that hurt again and that's going to move cautiously in other directions so it won't happen again. And those directions that I may move may not be the healthiest. But the point of it is for me not to get hurt.
Yeah.
In turn, I feel like living in separate houses. No, it's not it's not maybe the best situation for you, but you're doing it not to get hurt.
And you have to understand that.
And you have to understand where you're speaking from. Now that's my opinion, but I said I feel like a lot of it is that people experience something. You like, damn, I gotta wash these niggas' clothes again. This dude is dirty.
I'm tired of picking up after him.
Yeah, I'm tired of picking up after him.
Maybe your next husband you don't have to pick up after.
Yeah,
it's possible.
Like get you somebody that's cleaner.
Right.
Yeah.
Understand that everybody's not gonna be like the experience you experienced before.
Yeah.
And so I'm saying,
and you have to be open to that too, though. Not everybody is open to that.
Yeah. And I'm not saying anybody that wants to live separately, married is wrong.
That's what you want. That's what you go for.
Find somebody that's on that same page.
I'm not one of those people. It's like what works for y'all works for y'all.
Live
Absolutely,
it up.
Yeah.
Like do your thing.
Like it may work for you. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying questioning and that's even for the people that want to live together married. Why?
Yeah.
Like find your whys and not just like, oh, I just like my space. Why?
Yeah. Why do you like your space?
Why does you liking your space equate to having why can't that space be created within the same house?
Exactly.
Why? I would love to hear why do you feel like that can't happen? And maybe you're going to say, from my past experiences, it hasn't been allowed me to have the type of space that I desire while living with somebody.
Yeah.
And then I would ask, well, why would you want to get married then?
Yeah.
And that's what I was about to say. You may have a logical reason to say, I want the bond of that. I want the commitment of that while keeping my own space. Cool.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm the person for you.
Yeah.
You have to be open and honest about it with somebody and allow them to make the decision.
Yeah, I don't think I'm the person for you. I do enjoy, I enjoy being with you, love you and all of that. But, you have to, you stick to your gun, I stick to mine. You know what I'm saying? If you want to live separately and stuff, then that's cool. We just can't get married.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we can kick it, whatever. But to me, that has an expiration date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to do this forever.
Right.
Because if I was, I would marry you.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm not going to do this forever. It has an expiration date on it. And then pretty soon I'm going to say this has reached its end. This is done.
Cause it gets to the point where it's I'm gonna want to be around you. I know me. And I'm just gonna want to be around you so much if I'm with you.
Yeah.
And if I'm spending 4 or 5, 6 nights over here and only going home once a week, why am I spending? Why am I wasting this $1,500 a month?
Hey, I'm saying,
let's
save some money.
What am I doing this for?
Real talk.
Why am I paying $200 to $300 in utilities? Now I'm spending $2,000 a month for a place that I'm barely at.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta go over here and cut the grass still.
Right.
Keep it up, keep dust clean, a spot that
we
can be renting out for Airbnb.
I got about 2 lawnmowers to buy a truck.
Yeah.
What am I doing? How am I gonna get my lawnmower over there?
Yeah,
I gotta get a truck to go over there. I gotta cut my grass or pay Jaws to cut your grass.
I gotta cut both our yards.
You know what I'm saying?
We're not doing that.
It's just like
we could be making money off one of these.
We could be making money
100%.
At the end of the day, these are our opinions.
Yeah,
each their own.
And like to each their own.
Hey, do you?
And my only advice, like sincerely, would be is to find out the place you're speaking from.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's very important. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of things that I may say, but I'm speaking from a place of being pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm speaking from a place of being done dirty. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking from a place of hurt. If I know that about me, so I understand the place I'm speaking from. If I didn't know that, then like they would create a lot of instability because I'll be saying stuff.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to understand why you're saying something.
Mm-hmm.
And once you understand that, then you can move accordingly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can move accordingly and you can let the person that's moving with you know. But if you don't know how you're moving, how's somebody else gonna know?
All right.
Hey, real talk.
That's all I gotta say.
It's good stuff, man.
All right, we done.
Wrap it up for you guys.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Vote.
Mm-hmm.
Is voting done?
It is done as of right now.
Okay.
We find out tomorrow evening if we made it to the finals.
Oh,
okay.
So they may need to go, and I don't know when the voting opens for the finals yet. So we'll post something. If we post a link on our Friday episode, that means we made it to the finals, and you need to let your ass vote for it.
And if you don't post a link, don't mention it.
Right, we didn't make it.
Don't bring it up. Like no, like don't say it.
Right.
Hey, that's hilarious.
All right, man. We had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
See y'all in the week.
Later, y'all.
We out.
Holla.
Deuces.